guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, I'm Leonna. I have a service dog named Aries and a service dog in training named Athena. If you want to know more about them, there's a lot of videos I've done just specifically about each of them. I can link 2 or 3 right here throughout the video. Anyways, so basically today I'm going to talk about like how I find the motivation to train my dogs. A lot of people have asked me, like, with quarantine, have I been slacking on training? Have I been keeping up the motivation to do training? Or have I been spending, all day in bed or like in my pajamas, like that kind of stuff, and just letting things go? So basically, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I've been slacking on keeping motivation up to do training. It's like between classes, just being home, and how well Athena's been acting, it's been really, really hard for me to just remember, hey, I need to dedicate this time every day and do training. So it has been lacking, and I mean, that's just part of how it's been, but I've been trying to stick to it. She's still been making progress. I can still comfortably post monthly updates with her doing better than she was the last month. But has she been making the improvement that I was hoping she would? No, because of all this. I haven't been able to do any public access, which obviously kind of takes a hit. There's training that you do in public and there's training you can do here, like at home. And what happens in public is very different than what I can stimulate here. Now, I can do a lot of the foundations, a lot of the basics, but I can't do everything. I can do distraction training, but it's very different distraction training here than it is out in public with all the smells, the people, everything. So yeah, there's been slack. But as far as like keeping motivation and making sure I stick to what I want to do with her, is a big thing is keeping like a training log. So I have an actual, like, a spreadsheet in my Google Docs that is training and where I want to be with what I'm doing for her and all this, and that has to be updated or at least looked at to see if I can say I've made progress from where I was last week on there. On top of that, I have my planner that I keep training like logs in. So I write out, we worked on this, we did a structured session and what that structured session consisted of, and then setting alarms like on my phone where it's every like Monday, Wednesday, Friday I have a training session at the exact same time with her. And it's kind of like, for me personally, realizing I'm slacking with my own dog's training has been something that's been a little bit of a blow, because honestly, it's hard. I get on to clients and I'm like, hey, you should be keeping up with training and doing this and doing that. But then sometimes I'm not doing the same thing myself, and that can be a little bit of a struggle with anybody. But it's not I'm not training at all and you should, and it's also a case of just trying, I guess. There's a lot to it, and I know personally with being stuck in quarantine, I know like mental health has taken a toll on me and doing what I need to do. Just because it's kind of like, something that really was good was taking trips to like a park or just walking around campus was great for me and the dogs, but obviously can't do that. I mean, home means campus is a little over an hour away, and now I can't just like walk around campus. Parks obviously kind of are packed, and me being immunocompromised, that's not the safest option. So yeah, so basically Athena's 8 months old now. I did not post an update for 8 months. I'm gonna hopefully get one filmed and uploaded for 8.5 months, or 9 months. We'll see what happens. Time got ahead of me, and the 26th came and went without me realizing. But yeah, basically things happen. And yeah, I just kind of, I guess I wanted to come on here. This is obviously a very short video compared to what I usually do, but I guess I wanted to come in and say and show like the real struggle there is with training and motivation and just all this other stuff. Like, training is not always great. Even those of us that are professionals or are approaching professional level for training, you know, I mean, I take on clients for training. Even we struggle and don't always succeed with keeping to a schedule that we should. And it's something I think everybody's honestly struggling with. Like, in our time, it's not an easy thing. I know Athena is still going through a socialization, like a fear stage where she needs socializing, and she's still struggling with her dog excitability. Thankfully, the excitability is something that we can work on here at home. We have a lot of neighbor dogs that distract her and she gets overly excited about, so she's made a lot of progress. But you know, any public access, I'm honestly like, I think she'll do good, but I have no way of being certain. You know, it's kind of like I'm dreading entering public again. I know a lot of people that got puppies right before this started or during the time that were planned puppies, and they're struggling. I know I have a client that we've been wanting to do training sessions and really crack down on so that her dog is prepared for school next year. But obviously that's been kind of a back burner thing, with everything going on and needing to stick to social distancing. But then also just, you know, figuring it all out and the uncertainty and knowing that there's a chance there could be no school next year, especially with everything going on. Do I think that's a high chance? No, but is it a possibility? Yes. I mean, that's something that I think everybody's kind of coped with. And then just the knowledge that after this, there's going to be a new normal. Like, I think how everything's addressed is going to be different. Even how I run training sessions, I think is going to end up being completely different. Just for my and my client safety. I mean, I focus on service dog training. So obviously, if you're a service dog handler, then you're disabled. So the majority of my clients are. And now I do have people that are pet dog, like, clients. So obviously, most cases they're not. But I myself am and immunocompromised, so I have to take precautions. But anyways, yeah, I guess I just wanted to come on and share just the reality, the truth of how, I mean, even I'm taking training sessions, and make sure that people see not everybody is doing great, not everybody is being perfect, and not everybody is doing everything that everyone else thinks they should. This isn't necessarily a time that should be kept and focused on being perfect and doing all of these, you know, wonderful like things and bettering yourself and all that, because it's not. I mean, yeah, that's something that could happen, but that's not how it is for everybody. There's people that are struggling, and I think that needs to be acknowledged. And I guess here's somebody that, you know, you guys watch and want to see, and now you know that there's not all perfect things for me. I know I've been struggling to find the motivation to film and get videos up. I had planned on trying to upload videos at least twice a week during this, so you guys had something to do. I mean, like, you know, watch a video. Because I know that's what I've been spending a lot of my time on, is, you know, watching YouTube or Netflix or something. So, you know, getting new stuff out for you. Have I done that? No. I've been struggling to even film and get stuff up for my Monday uploads. And then just also, you know, so you guys can see the raw side. I'm not perfect. and nobody is. But yeah, so that's where things stand. Yeah, I hope this helps anybody, and if you guys have any video requests, leave them down in the comments. I know somebody did say they were really interested in a outerwear video, and I will be filming that. I actually have a couple of items coming in for Athena that I wanted to include in that video, so I'm going to include, like, get those in my possession before I film that. But yeah, anyways, that's all I have. Hope this helps anybody, and hope this kind of shows just the raw side. So yeah, bye. See you guys next time. If you have any video requests, leave them down in the comments, because I know that knowing people want a video helps to really make me film it, because I want to make sure that I get stuff out that you guys enjoy, you guys want, and that will help all of you. Anyways, that's all I have. Bye.